welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by, for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Dee Dee. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would love for you to go ahead and visit some of my other videos as well if you would like, and consider subscribing. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. So, in today's video is my first Indie Spotlight collab of the year with Beth and Nat. So Beth created this idea of giving recognition to indie brands that we love. You pick a palette from a brand that we love that is considered an indie brand, and we do an eye look and share what we love about the brand and all of that. So this month, I believe it was Beth's turn to choose, and she chose to do BH Cosmetics, which I absolutely love. So I currently have two palettes from BH Cosmetics. There's a couple more that I just saw that are new that just came out, and I want them so bad, but you guys know I'm on a low buy to no buy, and when I look at my collection, I'm just like, Dee Dee, you do not need it. I have two palettes, but the palette I'm going to use today is the BH Cosmetics Hanging in Hawaii. It looks like that. It's really, really pretty, and it does have a mirror. Beautiful palette, 16 shades it has. Now, I will say that this palette has a ton of browns that are almost similar in shade. Like, you have Tiki, Shaka, and Coconut. So there's this one, Tiki, and then you have Coconut that are almost similar. Like in person, they are very, very close. Quickly, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes, which I meant to do before coming on. We're going to use the one that we used in another video, which is the Fenty. This is called the Fenty Invisipink eye primer. This came in a birthday free gift, I think, when I got something for my birthday from Fenty, and so I'm still trying to see what I think about it. This was created or brought together by Beth, and she invited myself and Nat, and we just basically share with you brands that we love and brands that we recommend to you guys and brands we think you guys should give a try. I just take my AOA Studio powder, pressed powder, and I'm just going to quickly set that primer. I like to set my primer. I don't know why that is. I think it's just a habit, but I know some people don't set their primers, so it's just your preference. So there's that. And we're just going to go ahead and get started. As I always say, I don't want this to be a super long video, so I'll just show you the shades and, you know, forward through it and all that. So before I go ahead and do that, I do want to make sure that you guys go over, check out Beth and Nat. Their channels, if you're familiar, if you have been with me for some time, then you know that I do collabs with them. So I am in a palette challenge that I was invited to by Nat, and I was invited into this one by Beth. And the three of us are in a collab group called the Faithful Fab 10. And so you most likely, if you have been with me, you are familiar. But if you're not, please go over, check out their channels. We would love that. If you do enjoy their content, I'm sure they would love you to subscribe, as I would as well. They're just great people, and I'm so thankful to know them. Thanks to the Faithful Fab 10 bringing us together. And yeah, they're just awesome ladies, so definitely check them out. They do a lot of panning. They do a lot of great things on their channel, mostly panning, which I'm getting into, and they're so good at it. They use their products up, you know, and they move products through. They go through their stuff that they have. So I really, really love that. So definitely check them out if you're into panning projects, or if you like to watch people that use up their products that they do have, and all of that. Definitely check them out. So let's just go ahead and get into the eyes. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this one here, transition. This is called Shaka. I did forget to mention that Beth had also decided that we do a Valentine's Day eye look with this look today. So I forgot to mention that. I wanted to do that real quick, and I did want to quickly tell you that this palette does have a lot of kick up. I do love it though, so So that doesn't bother me, but it does have a lot, so just keep that in mind. And also it could be just how I'm pressing into the shadows, but I did want to let you guys know that. Maui right here, and I'm going to take that over that color I just put. I've been loving putting shimmers. So I added that to the lash line, and I'm going to quickly go in the BH Cosmetics Bellini palette, and I'm going to put some blush on because I told you guys I wanted to feature this in here because it's just a beautiful palette. I have been playing in it, and I love it. I'm so happy she got it for me. It's such a great gift. So I'm going to take Peachy Keen and Peach of Cake, and I'm going to mix them together. Actually, I'm going to do Peachy Keen, Georgia Peach, and Peachy Cake, and just kind of take all three. Now, one thing I will tell you guys with BH Cosmetics products, I do notice a ton of fallout, or kickback, I guess is what you would call it. But if it doesn't bother you, then I guess that's part of, you know, it being affordable. But look how beautiful. I took all three of those shades, just a little dab in each, and look at the beautiful look I got. I love this palette. If you can get your hands on it, I believe Ulta still has it. I saw it, but I love it. It's just beautiful. Look at that. I wanted to show you guys quickly how much fallout I got from the shadows, because it was a little ridiculous, I have to say. And I wasn't digging in the brushes, I was barely tapping. So that's probably not a favorite. I still love the palette nonetheless. And I don't mind fallout, but I have to say that was a little excessive, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys. So just keep that in mind when you're considering a BH palette. I did have these two BH Cosmetics products, and I wanted to include them, but it just didn't go with this look because, of course, I always do the same looks, unfortunately. But this, I've had this for quite some time. This is the BH Cosmetics Highlights in Gnarly. I've only swatched it. I've never even played in it, so that's a shame. I'm going to leave it right here so that I can try to get into it. Diamond Dazzler, and this is in Precious. That is what the shade looks like, but that is the Gnarly. See that beautiful dual chrome blue? So it's coming off kind of like a white, but then you can see the blue in there. Beautiful. And then look at that shade. It's like a golden shade. You probably can't see it too good because of the way I'm doing my hand, but it's just beautiful. I was going to use those today, but again, didn't really go with the look, so I'm going to keep them here on my area so that I can try to play in those this week. Let's just finish up with the lips. Let me put my earrings back on because I took them off for my face. The face makeup I'm wearing is the same one I talked to you guys about in my Friday favorites and fails. It is the Dior Forever Matte and the Color Pop Tinted Pretty Fresh Moisturizer. So for lip liner, I'm going to use one of these lip products that I got in a recent Ulta haul. If you have not seen that, I will put that here in the cards. These are the Cashmere Cream Lips, and I've been loving these, you guys. I've been reaching for them a ton, and I just think they're absolutely beautiful. He uses BH Cosmetics waterproof lip liner in Rosy. That is what it looks like. This is old as well. I've had it for some time, but I do love their lip liners. Now, BH lip liners, I will say, are not super creamy, but they are creamy. They're not like over creamy. They're kind of in between a dry formula and a creamy formula. But if you do want an affordable one, I like this one. I'm just gonna put the lip on. This is in the color T. This is actually a little more brown than I wanted, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this one here, Thirsty. So these are the very velvety formula, very nice, very comfortable, not drying. I would say that it is very similar to the one I used in my Friday favorites and fails, the Clarins Lip Perfector, or what is it called? Clarins Velvet Lip Perfection. I would say it's very similar to that, just lower cost. These are so affordable. $2 something is what I paid, and I don't know the price of the Clarins. I still need to get that for you guys, but definitely if you cannot afford the Clarins and want something more affordable, try the BH ones because it's exactly the same formula in my opinion. Now they will transfer when you eat or drink, but the pigment will stay on. It still feels nice. They'll still feel velvety and smooth and really good. So, oh, one last thing I want to quickly do is I don't have a BH highlighter, so I thought I would go into Hula right here and just use that as a highlighter today. So yeah, that is that palette. I do really like that palette very much. Overall, I love the way that it came out. So yeah, let me come in close so you guys can see the finished look. Alright guys, so that is the end of the video. Again, don't forget to check out Beth and Nat's channels. They will be linked down below. I hope you enjoyed this little Valentine's Day look. I know it looks similar to a lot of things that I typically do, but I did want to use the pinks in the palette and use some shades that I had not touched in. And honestly, I think this is probably my second or third time using this palette since I've had it, and not because I don't love it, but because it gets lost in my collection. So I'm going to be putting this here on the side, and we are going to be playing in that for the rest of the month and doing some other different looks. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I would love for you to give me a thumbs up. Definitely let me know if you've tried any BH Cosmetics products, if you enjoy them or not, and why, or what you would love to try from them. Let me know that down in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. As always, I would love for you to go ahead and subscribe if you do enjoy my videos and you would like to come along with me on my YouTube journey. I would really appreciate it. And again, if not, no worries, but thank you so much for hanging out with me. This is going to complete the video for today, but I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.